Good evening. Brent here with Dragonflatus Games, and this will be more or less an introductory video to what will likely be a series of videos just telling the story of a ridiculous collection buy I did. The collection buy actually happened the day after Thanksgiving, but it kind of came together like over the course of, I guess, like October. I found out about the collection. This is of 2025, and then kind of made contact and negotiated a little bit and learned a little bit more about the collection. And long story short, ultimately went on it was like a 5-hour trip from where I live to pick the collection up, and it was a crazy situation where the transmission in my car went out. There were a lot of obstacles that kind of arose, and still managed to bring it to the finish line. And now this is what is it, like January 12th, something like that right now. And I've got more or less everything sifted through. I've broken out or broken apart, I think, most of the value that's in this set. But I just wanted to kind of show what it started as and show kind of where I am with things in terms of breaking things down. And I want to document it. This is like the first, I think, like real collection buy that I've done. And I've learned a ton through the process, and I'd like to do more things like this in the future. It was a really cool experience, but I just thought it would also be cool just to show, what I came across. I feel like things like this don't really happen often in terms of, collecting Magic the Gathering cards and whatnot. And when I saw the collection, it was on Facebook Marketplace in October, it didn't even seem realistic at the time. And then I ultimately, just like on a whim, I asked if the seller would sell a couple of the cards. There was a Gaia's Cradle and Lake of the Dead, I think I had inquired about. And the seller didn't want to piece anything out, and he lowered the price to, something that was a little more accessible to me. I needed to figure out, just kind of getting some funds in order. I was able to get them in order, and, long story short, made it happen, made the trip. And it turned out to be a pretty crazy experience. So, a couple treasure chests full of Magic cards. Here, I'm not going to go through everything, but there is a lot of cards like sorted by color, various commander decks in here. You can see there's some old school binders that still have a ton of rares and what have you in them. In this chest down here, there's just a lot of storage boxes similar to this, and various sets going back 15, 20 years, some even more. But like I think the bulk of the cards would have been the past like 15 or so years. And then over here, a couple totes, more boxes of cards. And let's see, sealed stuff, commander decks, a couple boxes of various like booster packs. It was wild. So like I said, this is just like an introductory video, just to kind of maybe lay the groundwork of what's to come. But there's still some more stuff that I need to go through. But I think, this is kind of where I've landed with, cards of value, green, blue, black, white, gold, colorless land red, playables, various things, counter spells, dark rituals, Monarch soul rings. Yeah, anything that, you might find in a deck, and all of these are solid, full. So anyhow, that's that. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.